Fairly soon, I'm expecting an imminent Bitcoin and crypto breakout, meaning it's now time to prepare and project what it is that we're going to see over these next couple months. But I don't think it's much of a mystery. In fact, it may have already been foreshadowed. We've now been ranging for over 200 days, and I just want to make something clear. The amount of narratives and news and whatever it is that comes out each and every single day with every single candle, I'm telling you right now, it does not matter. I say this because I hop on CT the other day, and Ansem and the Credible Crypto guy, they're just going at it, and it's getting so ugly and weird. There's that one really good image, I hope I can find it, but again, every single day it's just something new, something significant, but it's not. Because once this thing breaks either to the upside or downside, obviously we're expecting the upside, it instantly, within a flash, all becomes just obsolete. It really is a waste of time, but it's actually one of my favorite things to see when we do break out in whatever direction and instantly, like so, for example, last year, we went through this exact same thing. A 200 plus day range from March to October 2023. Now let me ask you genuinely, what even happened in this range? I don't know. I forgot. This big dump in August, I'm sure at the time it was pretty scary, but I'm being genuine here. What even happened? Point is, once we break out here, just for next time, whether it's the bear market or another bull market consolidation. I know touching grass, it's become kind of a joke, but it's real. But going back to the topic of this video, I kind of already referenced it with this range last year. So like I said, a consolidation from March to late October. The same exact thing has happened this year. So my question is, if this does break out, what we saw happen after this breakout last year, should we now also expect that going forward if this breakout occurs during the same time? I think that may be fair to look into, because I think the things we speculated on coming into this bull market, we actually saw already happen within this time period. For example, probably the most significant thing is not seeing everything go up. If you ask someone how they did, it's going to be all over the place. There were two types of people, those who got extremely wealthy and those who barely saw their portfolios move. For example, some crypto did amazing, right? Something like a Tau going from 50 to 750, 15x. But then other notable crypto, for example, polkadot, doing less than a 3x, right, going from $4 to $11. And I don't want to pick on Dot, but I think the key thing here is that those who may have picked and invested in underperforming assets, they coped the whole time saying, well, this isn't the real bull, and once that arrives, these crypto will do better. And I agree, in absolute terms, those crypto might do better, but I think that disparity between some crypto doing really well and some really lagging is also going to exist over these next couple months. And you may be saying, did we not always have that? But I would say no. If we look at the top in 2018 up to the top in 2021, if you stayed in crypto the entire time, pretty much no matter what you bought during those lows, you did very well. You made a lot of money, a lot of returns. So traditionally, if you just put in the time, you were going to get rewarded. But this time, if you stuck around for the entire 2022 and 23 bear market, that I think is the first time we're seeing it's not the case. And it's a sad reality, but if you think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. We had more people than ever stick around after top. They found out what a bear market is, how buying these assets in the bear market, leads to usually exponential gains. So my question was, how is the market going to sort of rinse that out? And it makes sense that it's panning out this way, where only the strong coins run and the rest don't. So I think the unique thing we got is with the ETF, it caused sort of a run I feel like I've never seen before. I don't even think that the 2020 DeFi summer can compare. The way I see it is, it was almost sort of a smaller version of what I think we're going to get. So for example, a lot of the crypto that did well, I'd say on average, they gave probably like a 10x return. I know Near did a 9x, Tau did a 15x, Fetch I think did a 17x, and a lot of these underperforming coins did somewhere between like a 3 to 5x. Cardano a 3x, ICP like a 6, 7x, the Graph a 5x. So I think with what we're about to see, it's going to be the same exact thing as far as the disparity, but just larger numbers. So these winners, I think they may run like a 20x or whatever on average. And losers, instead of like a 3 to 5, something maybe like a 5 to 10. And another thing is, this time though, after it's done, there is no second chance, right? We're not expecting, well, I know some people are, but let's say we do run to like 100k plus here, right? A lot of these altcoins go crazy, some go decent, whatever. There won't be like a second chance like a lot of people had last time around. And because of that, I think we're going to see more bag holders than ever. Last time around, we had so many bag holders because things kept going up. So the incentive to hold was sort of, okay, this is going to keep going and going. This time around, I think with these underperformers, they're going to pump enough to bait you into thinking it's going to keep going up, but then then it will eventually not. And so I think because of that, the bag holders this time, I think we're going to see a lot of pain and just like despair on the timelines after this cycle is over. Or the counter to that, and another thing I can see happening, is because coins are lagging, the winners are going to run even more. And I think we actually already saw an iteration of this. So I don't know, let's say something like a Sui is a winner and it keeps running and running, right? And you're holding a coin that's lagging. I think at that point we could see a good amount of people instantly reduce their expectations, no longer, you know, say things or feel like they're entitled to 10x's plus. And something like, my coin's not even running, Sui keeps going up, let me go into Sui because I no longer want a 10x per se, but if I can even just squeeze out a 3-4x, that's better than whatever this garbage is doing. I don't know, which I think just fortifies further the necessity. It is necessary. You have to go into strength, I feel, right now. And I say we saw this last time with meme coins. Think about it, right? So you're holding utility whatever and your coin's pumping, it does a 2, 3, 4x return. Then you hear about this whole meme coin stratosphere and the returns that, you know, you envisioned and dreamed about is happening in that realm. You're going to get a good amount of people who say, okay, you know, forget these utility coins, I don't care what I thought about meme coins, but they're flying right now, I need to be there. And the craziest part is we already saw all this happen. I know everyone loves this study meme, so here's my study. Study October 2023 to March 2024. If over these next couple months we don't get this exact same thing, disparity that we never had in a bull market before, even Litecoin last cycle, Litecoin still made a narrower higher high across the board. I think most old cycle crypto are not going to do that. I think they're going to be significantly lower than their previous highs. And then with these winners, the coins that show strength, which are going to be old cycle coins that break highs and get into price discovery, or new cycle crypto with the narrative behind it, I think they're category leaders as well. I think they're going to run and run harder than we've ever seen before. So focus on the big narratives, AI, memes, gaming, and then maybe implement something like a barbell strategy. So where all these mid caps in between, you completely skip. For example, with the gaming category, on one side you have something like Beam, Super, Ronin, and then on the other side, for me, obviously don't do what I'm doing, but like I'm not saying do this, but it's what I've implemented. You have these small caps that have the chance to run very hard. I got Mavia, Carrot, C2 Fund, just small caps that can outperform. The point is, all the stuff in between, I just can't afford to place a bet on them. On one side, so gaming, strong narrative, should be strong, and then we got the category leaders, which play into strength, and then on the other, the high risk reward type of plays, which can either 20, 50, 100x or go to zero. I feel especially for this cycle, the stuff in between, I don't want to get involved with. Like these guys I know from Hong Kong, they keep talking about YGG, and yeah, I mean good luck to them, but what's happening there? But I'll leave it there for now. Point is, you want to know what happens? It already happened. Look into last year, look at all those patterns. You'll probably find stuff that I didn't even mention. Strength winners, don't bag hold. Don't blindly be loyal to a cryptocurrency that's not moving and stop worrying about what happens in this range. Okay, look, Credible Crypto thinks we go down to 49k and then we go to 100k from there. And they're arguing about higher highs. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. And also the comments on the last video, I did not expect that, I'll be honest. The support and stuff was pretty nice to see, so thank you all. But yeah, okay, consider subscribing, sign up to Bybit if you want, and I'll see you next time.